Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for a little Hogwarts Legacy with me, your host, Ollamh. Wait, I told you to change that. Dang it. There we go. With me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, so I originally was not going to buy this game, but I didn't buy the game. It was actually gifted to me, so I figured, what the hell, we'll go ahead and play it and at least see what the game is like. Of course, yes, there's a whole lot of things a whole lot of problems with the franchise as a whole, but apparently, Warner Brothers Games kind of said fuck you to J.K. Rowling and was like, hey, we'll pay you what we need to in order to basically license the property and stuff like that. I have a feeling it may be more along the lines of, hey, we already licensed this property, therefore we're going to use it in other things as well. Now, I do have a playlist set up. We're not going to be playing the game music because that's just problematic from the start. So yeah, we're gonna be having our own little music and stuff. So with that said, let's go ahead and just jump right into the game, shall we? Alright, now if you will recognize that the game is here. There we go. So yes, we have our letter from Hogwarts. We are pleased to inform you that you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Okay. So yes, we need to create our own character. See here, face shape. That face shape will work. Skin color, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am actually quite pale. Like, maybe not that pale, but about there. That works. All right, so glasses. No, we're not doing those. I mean, that seems to be as close as they get. Now the question is there one with just like a ponytail? Just a general person with a ponytail? No, there is not. Okay. Well, I guess this is about as... Yeah, this is close enough. Kind of disheveled. The hair color is actually pretty spot on with what I used to look like, or what I looked like when I was that young. Complexion, I don't really have any freckles or moles. I mean, my cheeks might be a little reddish, but not that red. Alright, do we want any scars? Like, maybe one across the eye? Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, eyes. The eye color is a... Yeah, there we go. We could go big, thick, angry eyebrows. More thin, angry eyebrows. That'll work.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but that was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going...
A few cobwebs and some dust.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
All right, we'll go ahead and just normal. Yes, so interestingly enough, you can have like a fully male appearing character and have them as a witch or a wizard. That's nice. That is very, very nice. That they're just kind of like, yeah, fuck all that shit. We don't care. You know what? We'll just do Ollamh McKay. That'll work. So yeah, there we go. That'll work. Not as many options as most games.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you,
Well,
Professor Fig.
yeah,
I
sure.
appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Hi.
Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long.
Okay,
When I received
that
your owl, I'm
laugh.
afraid
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as
Right.
your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
What are you looking for? Oh, are you looking for him? A few problems there. Okay, so are we... All right, there we go. So yeah, we don't have too long of a...
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of
So-
course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric
Right,
is prone to
great.
flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Ranrock. Goblin Rebellion. Truth or
Opinions differ
gobbledygook?
as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat.
Remember when you're flying, if
And
you see something,
it was
say
your
something.
wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died,
Uh-huh.
wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I
Right.
cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that?
Glow. I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
It's yeah. There's a glow. Right? Yeah. Yeah. See.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Okay. Yeah. That ain't good. Huh? What? So now we can see the Thestrals because we just saw somebody get murdered. I'm sorry, did you just now decide that it's time to really try and get him moving faster? And he just like jumped and just bailed on us.
The key! Give me your hand!
And thankfully it is a port key.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a
Yeah.
bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay. You gained a potion. Oh no, I gained 4 potions. That's handy.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
All right, well, let's get up.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Yes, typical Wassid to move. Definitely a bright day. Oh. Well, that
How
place
far
has seen
did that
better
port
days.
key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins, do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But
You know, it
Miriam
is rude
sent
to
that
interrupt
port key to
somebody.
George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Well, I mean, you can just...
Mind your step.
Right, well, let's... Oh, good. At least you guys
Where do you
run
suppose
as
your
fast...
wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Hang on a moment. Hang on. We need to turn that sound effect volume down just a little bit. Down to 75.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Uh-huh. Curious.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's
are
the
you-
path down below. This way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we can only go one way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Right. Okay.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to
Please don't
block
stand
this
like that
path.
behind me.
Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Right. So tap that to. Okay. Blue. Okay. And the game crashed. Well, that's. But it still says that it's. It still says that it's running, but it's not running. Okay. Huh. Well, that's annoying as hell. Especially since this game is not very optimized for PC. All right, let me make sure. Yeah, I don't have anything else running. Okay, yeah, that's annoying as hell. Yeah, I can see it says, hey, we're not, what? Yes, you are. You're not, there are no dropped frames. And now YouTube's like, hey, you're not sending enough. But yeah, this whole preparing shaders bullshit, like, this is a known issue with the game. It is not, it does not run particularly well on PC. So yeah, we just basically have to sit here for, I don't know, a couple minutes while it loads everything up. And it's like, yeah, the optimization, I will say, the optimization for PC is kind of crap. It's just, it's bad. It is just, like I said, it is just slow and bad. This is why I had it already loaded up and stuff before we started playing, was because this takes fucking forever. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Just a little bit more. Oh, good grief. Okay, there we go. Why are you, why is everything going bad today?
Are you all right?
Okay, yes, we've already seen this.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay, come on, we've already seen all this. Oh, yeah.
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close.
All
We've no idea
right.
who created this portkey. Or why.
Okay. Let me go into the settings here. And we're going to go ahead and set the effects down to low. I'm going to set the sky to low, foliage at medium, post-processing at medium, shadow quality low. That's good. That's good. Okay. Apply the settings. All right. So maybe now we'll be all right. And YouTube's still trying to tell me that, oh, hey, we're not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. As such, viewers
How far
may
did
be.
that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're
Duh.
somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If
Right,
you're
okay,
sure
well,
you're
let's-
all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
It's not very faded. There's flags telling you which way to go. All right, here's a question. Can we say save? Save unavailable. Okay.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
Pretty spry for an
Spoke
old
of
guy.
the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
I suppose you're still going to tell us we can't save. Yeah. All right, so let's
Is that
see.
ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
All right, so fingers
Focus on the
crossed.
center.
Because if this doesn't... Okay, there we go. So we're able to actually, like...
Excellent!
Right, so yeah, use your camera to select an active target. Still unavailable for saves. Okay.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, I
Right, okay. Oh, hello. $44 gold. That'll work for me.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Really, I do have eyes, you know. This is really, it's really breezy up here, and like, that's a long drop.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Well, now there's a handy spell. All right. The audio for that sound effects is still, like, really loud. Like, it should not be as loud as your dialogue. Okay, so now YouTube's like, oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
There.
I'm just gonna destroy all the faces.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Right. You mean like a statue? Alright, mini-map shows you your surroundings, you in the middle, current objective, V to follow the path, right.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
May have been. Long-ass time ago. Like, this place has seen better days.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Right, well, looks like we can go off and around. Yeah, okay. Destroy everything.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Professor? Professor?
What's this? Professor Fig!
It's a mirror?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Okay, go destroying stuff here, huh?
Hello?
It can't be.
I?
Just a moment.
I must say, you do have a pretty nice style there, Mr. Goblin.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Yes.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
No, it's just a key.
This way, then.
Okay.
Stay close.
No, I thought I'd just wander off on my own.
After you.
Do you guys not believe in safety or something? Like, seriously, this is major OSHA violations
Keep your hands
here.
inside the cart, if you don't wish to lose them.
There is no inside to the cart. We're literally just sitting on the outside. Like, this is not safe.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides
Right.
in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in.
Oh.
We've quite a distance to go.
Oh, this has got to be like the worst way to get to anywhere. Like, is it too much to ask for, like, seatbelts?
Number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Yeah, we're just kind of like, something ain't right about him.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Right. So why guard it? I mean, you know, why have normal guards stationed there if people very rarely ever go here? Just a few minor
When was the last time
questions.
this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, you say that now.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Right, so we're locked in?
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay, so... And it just happens to be in the shape of an R, not like an I or...
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
All right. Yeah.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Okay.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I mean, it all looks the same. We're just in a forest of pillars. How do you know you're going the right way? You just pick a direction and go?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
Ooh.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to
Hello?
have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is.
Yeah.
The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay. I do appreciate the fact that it's like, yes, you are actually like learning how to cast them by drawing the proper shape and stuff. All right, you've acquired the Wand Lighting Charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted in your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand for you to see in dark areas.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, hi. Okay.
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Right, you want to teach me some of those?
Levioso! Confundo! Expulso!
Oh, crap.
Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Protego!
Okay.
Expulso! Expulso! Lumos!
Right.
Stay close!
Right. I mean, I wasn't exactly planning on going anywhere.
Lumos.
Hello?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Follow the lights?
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
All right, so get it
Lumos.
to the point where all of you are focusing on me. Aha! There we go.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato!
Right. Well, it's a good thing that they allowed me to practice my spell casting, or I would be 12 kinds of screwed right now. Right, hold to stupefy. Okay. Ooh, hello. You are a bit close to me, boyo.
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Right. Okay.
Lumos.
So yeah, that's... Oh, we're in a hurry now. Oh, Professor. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if I lost a professor. A glowing vial. Sure.
There you are. How
Wait,
did
that's-
you...
That's
What
just
is
the
this
crypt
place?
I don't know.
or the
But
vault.
I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Right.
I wonder. Follow my lead.
Okay. So, yeah.
Place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility.
Why are you
that
holding your
accompanies it.
wand like a pipe?
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
Could never experience herself.
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
So that's
I
how
have
you can
no
tell
patience for traitors.
generally a bad
Now,
guy.
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
You don't do what I tell you to, you're
Well.
gonna die.
Perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
How about no? Yeah, you just pissed off the ooh. Oh, you're a big boy. You are a massive boy. Quick, Professor, this way. What? Don't get sat on, you.
I know a way out! Professor!
Like, seriously, dude was just like,
Are you
huh?
all right?
Oh, big boy's gonna sit on me?
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
I'm sorry, did you cast a spell?
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Right. Okay, so the train's just getting in, so we're not, or maybe just leaving again? I don't like the little dot glowing behind the flame. It's like the whole flame is supposed to be like, that's supposed to be what the magic is, so... There's much better ways of doing that. Right.
Oh,
So,
good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
well, that's good.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Well,
Now,
I like that coat.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
You got it.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I mean, as ready as I can be. Oop. All right, come on, kid.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig,
Hi.
nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Oh, okay, sure. Hi.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay. This, you know, I'm still trying to figure out, is he from a wizarding family, or is he like muggle-born and just found out about magic and all this stuff and just like popped in?
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you?
Just a bit.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
Okay.
I wonder...
Your voice
I
is
detect
talkative.
something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
That's right.
Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
That works for me, sure. We'll go Hufflepuff. Why not?
Better be Hufflepuff!
Wait, why are the Gryffindors all cheering? They're like, hey, yay, one that's
And
not
one
us.
more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, thank goodness.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
But that's Well, it's usually the sorting, the sorting, and then you have the feast.
Quite an
So you're just sending everybody to bed
Lovely
without
to meet
supper?
you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Okay.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Okay. That wasn't the right number of knocks, but whatever.
Well done.
It still worked.
Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I could do with, you know, something to eat, some supper maybe. Good afternoon, Christina. Welcome.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I'm just gonna pick up a random cup of tea that's sitting there. Okay. That doesn't seem right, but... Ooh, and apples. Damn. Ate that apple in 2 bites?
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hi.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course,
you could say that.
Presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was...
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Right, well, okay. Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Yeah,
Hope
maybe
they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No,
Yeah.
one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first year's caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Right, you ever had a pet of any sort?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Well, yeah, I can agree with that. That.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I'll try, but have you ever, have you...
Yeah. Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the
Hi.
new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I'd rather not talk about it.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
By the way, is your uncle all right?
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Why
Of
are the
course.
cacti
And good
dancing?
luck.
I mean, if this was Zane...
Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Right, okay. I'm moving, I'm going. Hi.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it.
So
only
you
have
are
one
from a
first day
wizarding
at
family.
Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch
Why
up
didn't
with
you
your
apply
classmates
for
and
your
not
first-
fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Okay. What's this? Ooh, Did you have to just like...
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Why did
You
all
would
the
be
pages
wise to
fly
take full
out?
advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, are you gonna start walking?
This way.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Right.
I certainly would have appreciated
Revelio.
something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Right. Gods, there's just apples all over
Simply
the place.
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Alright, so yeah, challenges. The challenges are the only way to acquire experience points, or XP. Alright, so your wizarding, this is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress, and select the challenge menu to continue. Alright, right, so we have one discovery. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect your rewards that you have unlocked. Alright, so we get Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. We get that after we get one more...
Clever, isn't it?
Yes,
Keep your eyes
very.
open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Right. Okay. Roll?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
All right. So, right. Great Hall. Ah, and then, okay. All right. Right side of your map is where you find academic points of interest, including astronomy tower, library, greenhouses, blah, blah, blah. All right, fine. Select the Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flame for you. Okay, so poof. And so, yeah, fast travel is the Flue Flame. Makes sense. White outline indicates your active target. Aim mode reveals...
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
There's a
Always
flying
something
page
happening
there.
here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Right.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay. And Hogsmeade.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find
does he know the magical world or not?
In Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak
Yeah,
of the
almost like
devil,
it's the truth.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Yeah.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember
Thank
to
you.
use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Right,
And
I got it.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Oh, so
Come
you're going to use
find
it to
me in my
spy on me.
classroom after you've attended
Fantastic.
both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
But
that would be good.
It's good to see you,
Right.
Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I don't know about masterfully.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily,
Well,
you
I mean,
have the
that's
benefit of an
duh.
exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. All right, so, right. Quest tracking is what they're saying. All right, we'll go to Charms class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
No, I figured I'd just, like, you know, just completely flub it and just, you know. Is there anything special about this?
Revelio.
There's simply too much information.
Oh. Okay, so it just, like, lights up everything that is of interest here, huh? All right, well, let's go to class. there we go. Okay. Right, but I'm supposed to be going to Charms class. Yeah.
I cannot do this for all eternity. Get away from me! What do you want?
Revelio.
Okay, so yeah, everything's very lively here. Like, including the ghosts that are apparently trying to kill each other again?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
Werewolves? Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Okay, you guys have your little fight about everything there. All right, let's begin the quest. Why not?
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Okay, cool.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
That's not my book.
The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
I'm new to magic, so
Well,
I think I should have an
in dire
excuse.
need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, sure. All right, so, just space bar, boom. Okay. So basically like a bridge, like from there to here. Bing.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Right.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Shouldn't everybody
After
else
me.
practice as well? I mean, I get that we're the main character, but everybody else should be practicing a little bit too, right? Or are we just saying, screw it. The rest, nobody else in class matters.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okay.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay. What am I doing?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Okay.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
Right,
Now, I
so...
could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best, Professor. Show excellent control there. Don't lose your composure.
Oh, bullshit!
Splendid! That's it!
Like, that was right on the edge, and then it's like...
Very good. Points to
nope.
Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Just like a little... Nope. Frick you. Okay.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing
Right,
red.
so yeah, you
Clear?
want to score
Yes, sir.
more than the other. Okay.
Be sharp. Yes!
All right, so boom.
Excellent.
Watch this.
I'm going to call bullshit on that. Like, there is no way she should have... There's no way that her short little burst like that fucking did that. Fine. There.
Nicely done. Let us see this. There we go.
Accio. Very good.
Only down by 20 points. That's not bad for my first game. I mean,
make this
she was
a bit
guaranteed
more
to get
interesting,
150
shall we?
anyway. Like her second one was like boom, and then dropped, and it slowed down. Then they're like, and he's like,
I think we are well
they're like,
past
no, we're gonna
interesting
keep
at this
pushing it.
point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Yes!
All right, so
Accio. That's it.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
right, okay. You sure that's
Quite
not how it's done?
impressive. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio. Splendid.
There we go.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Now, hopefully she's not a sore loser. Or she's just, they're not even going to acknowledge that I won. They're just going to be like, eh, whatever. Just ignore that.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly,
That's true.
I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu
About the
School
same
of Magic
size.
is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Well, yeah, you grew up there.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
They say you don't get
I
a lot
remember the
of
first
castles
time
in
I saw
Uganda.
it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
They got the right idea, because wands are, yeah.
You can cast
Wands are a
spells
crutch.
without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, but like I said, it's limited because, yeah, if you don't have your wand, you can't do magic unless you have learned how to use wandless magic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
On humans.
Yes,
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, why do you have an Iron Maiden over here? Why is there just an Iron Maiden?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello.
Yes?
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
All right, so we need to go to... Right, we now have side quests available. Defense against the dark arts, yes. That's where we're going. All right, we do... I do want to change... no, my... T... Oh, okay, T to change that. All right. So I want Accio to be there. It is fun. It is fun. It's interesting. I'm still trying to figure out kind of some of the ins and outs of the story. Like I'm trying to figure out is our main character, is he supposed to be knowledgeable of the magic world, or was he muggle-born and then, and it's just now learning about the magic world? Because it's like, some of the times it's like, oh yeah, he's, oh.
Revelio.
But yeah, it's like, it's like, he seems to know some things, but then it's like, everything else, it's like, wait, what? It's like, do you know about this stuff or not? Oh. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Right. Extra long. Okay.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, so he's starting it as a 5th year, but like I said, it's like he doesn't have his own wand or anything like that. He's like, well, what's Hogsmeade? It's like, but
Pleased to be included.
Stand by. Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
I understand that he has access to ancient magic, which is more powerful than everybody else. But he is the same age as all the other 5th years. So where was he the first 4 years? Why didn't his parents send him to Hogwarts for year 1?
A levitation charm?
Levioso!
And he doesn't know Hogsmeade. He doesn't know Ollivanders, which are like major parts of, even that far back, even in the 1800s, are major parts of the wizarding world in England.
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
It's a major problem with the storyline. It's just like I said, it's like, okay, so yeah, we don't know where he came from. We don't know why he wasn't, why he didn't come along with the first years when he was 11. And yeah, it's like that kind of needs to be addressed. Because without it, it's like, just reasons. It's like, that's highly unusual.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I kind of figured it would. All right, so we need to levitate that and then so that it is defenseless. Got it. I've seen it in use.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh, I can't do that right now.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time,
Yeah.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Right, now can I
Very
pick
good.
where to put
But
my...
the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start
Right.
with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Right. Okay.
This should be
Levioso.
easy. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Levioso. Protego. Stupid Protego.
Complicates things.
Levioso. A perfectly executed Levioso.
And he's off the table, so...
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Well, I did have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of help with that and fighting off all those guardians, so...
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things.
I do try and fit the
demand
environment.
Excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it.
Maybe I'll look at
and
doing
they
a special
must
HUD
achieve
for
it. A classroom
Hogwarts
duel
Legacy.
is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Okay, sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right
I'm a
about you.
troublemaker.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
That is
Good.
a very
Pleasure
specific
chatting with you.
thing.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay, sure.
Till next time.
All right, but we're gonna need to save here. All right, so yes, that's actually officially 1 hour in because the damn game crashed when we tried to cast our first spell. But anyway, so yeah, that's where we're gonna end for today, I think. Just feels like a good ending place. So yeah, we'll be back with this on Saturday at 2 p.m. because tomorrow is Friday, so we're gonna be doing Friggin' Friday and then Pirates of the Geek Friggin' Friday with Valheim at 2 p.m. Central Time. And then tomorrow at 9:15 Central Time, we're gonna have Pirates of the Geek Vortex. I'm thinking we're just gonna have like a stream of consciousness, just kind of like talk about whatever comes up. Oh no, I understand that one. I understand packing. That's always a pain. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, the Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for the Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!